Booktube, welcome to my channel. I'm Novella and today is Tag Tuesday. And I was browsing on Booktube looking for a new fun tag to do, and I couldn't really find anything that interested me. So I thought, let's come up with a new tag, and it's called the tag A Booktuber Tag. So what is the idea? Well, I've looked at some booktubers, Goodreads page, and on their to-read list there are often 1,000 or even more than 3,000 to-read books. Yes, Sean, I'm looking at you. And I was wondering, well, is there a book we have in common that I haven't read either and that I would like to buddy read? And I thought the first one that popped up on my list was Fraser Simons from Springboard Port, and he hasn't read The Brothers Karamazov yet. And I was wondering, I have it too, I haven't read it either, and I was wondering, Fraser, if you would like to buddy read it with me, because I think that you always have very interesting ideas and thoughts about books and insights, things that I would never even notice. And I would really buddy read this with you. So would you feel like doing it? Just let me know and tag somebody else. Then, Kevi. We already did a buddy read, but I want to do one again. And I saw on your long to-read list this one, Nettle Black. Nettle Black is written by Nat Reeve, and this is the prompt. Well, 1893. Henry Nettle Black has to act fast or she'll be married off by her elder sister. But leaving the safety of her wealthy life isn't as simple as she thought. Ambushed, robbed, and then saved by a mysterious organization, part detective agency, part neighborhood watch, a desperate Henry disguises herself and enlists. Sent out to investigate a string of crimes, she soon realizes that she is living in a small, rural town with surprisingly big problems. Sounds really good. I know it's also about gender and gender questioning, and I'm really curious to read this book. And I saw that you had it on your to read list. I'm not sure if you have it already somewhere on your shelf, but if you want to, would you please read it with me in a buddy read? Then the next one. He has over 3,400 or so to read books, so quite a long way to go. And I was thinking, well, maybe, Sean, you needed a little push to read at least one of those books. And I know you're busy. I know you just moved and the dust hasn't settled yet, but still we have a long life to live. It doesn't have to be this year. Take your time. But I would like to read with you Seek the Singing Fish by Aroma Wells. And I know that Bob spoke very fondly of it. So it is about growing up in the lagoon town of Batikaola. A young girl with an unquenchable curiosity and love for the natural world is entangled in the trauma and turmoil of the Sri Lankan civil war. Uprooted from everything she holds dear, tragedy and betrayal set in motion an unforgettable odyssey. Torn from east to west, struggling with what it means to belong, she desperately seeks a way home to the land of the singing fish. It really sounds interesting. I saw it on Bob the Booker's vlog, and I really want to read this. So, Sean, read it with me. Please, 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 pretty please. Maybe next year if you have the time then. No rush. And tag somebody else. So yeah, and then Sandy misreads a lot. I know she is on a huge mission, and she wants to read the 1,000 books you have to read in a lifetime or something like that. And one of the books that's on that list that she hasn't read yet is The Dubliners by James Joyce. And Sandy is now, like I've heard, on a camping trip or something like that. And I would like to ask you, once you are at this book, would you read it together with me? And maybe tag somebody else too. And then the last person I want to tag is Mika Cummings. He's a young kid, 18, 19, 20 years old, I'm guessing, maybe even a little older, but not much. And he has a wonderful, wonderful channel, especially if you are interested in history and such, like me. And it's a very bright kid, and really, I ask you to follow him because he's really good. On his list, there's a book written by Jane Austen, and I have to admit, I have never read a Jane Austen book in my entire life. Never. Not even a Bronte book. No. No Austen, no Brontes. But I have on my shelf this one, Emma. And I saw on your to-read list that you have Emma too. So, Mika, would you like to buddy read Emma with me? What do you think? Is it a good tag or not? Let's see how it goes. Enjoy your reading. Tag everybody you please. I wanted to tag Lindy too, but Lindy is not on Goodreads, or I didn't find her. And Scott has no to-read list, you bugger. Yeah, so look at each other's to-read list and ask each other to do buddy read. Why not? It's nice for us to watch and for you guys to meet each other in a different way. So yeah, lovely booktube people and lovely reading people and readers all over the world. I say hello and till the next time. Bye-bye. Keep on reading.